I grew up pretty privileged. Like I grew up, my dad was he made a lot of money because he was a doctor. And we moved out to Ramsey when I was about 7 years old. So there wasn't really much in my life before that. And so I grew up in a pretty white neighborhood, in a really pretty rich neighborhood. By the time I got to middle school, like there was only like one or two Hmong people in any of my classes, and none of them really had any friends. And so I didn't really want to be like them because I wanted to have friends. Like I wanted to like talk to people. So then I started hanging out. I got caught up in like in trying to be popular. Like the guys I hang out with, like no one cared. Like no one really cared about being Christian. No one really cared about the faith. Like we were just there because the parents made us go, and so like no one sang during worship. Like no one really wanted to talk about Jesus. Like it just wasn't real for us. Like it just, like I remember there was times where we even made fun of people who actually tried to take their faith seriously or actually to talk about Jesus. And like verbally, I can vividly remember like multiple times accepting Jesus into my heart as a little kid. Like there would be like car rides where mom would be like, "So have you accepted Jesus into your heart yet?" And I'd be like, "Yeah, I have, but I'll do it again anyways." And so like there are so many times as a kid that I would do it for my parents because my parents would tell me to, and so like I have accepted Jesus like verbally then. And it's weird for me because like after like I would go to like youth camps or like youth conferences or something, and then the pastor would be like, "If you never accepted Jesus into your heart before, you can do it now." I would always like wonder like I would always know like something inside of me knew that I haven't done it with my heart yet, but I would think about the times, but I have done it. I can remember doing it all these times, and so then I would never really do it again. I really didn't want anything to do with God. Like I grew up with my parents both telling me, you need to go to church. You need to love God. You need to read the Bible. You need to fear God, and you need to be a God-fearing man. But the summer of when I was 15 years old, my dad left. And he eventually came back, but the impact that had on me was that lasted even longer than how long he was gone. Like that lasted past when he came back. Because when he left, I felt abandoned by my dad. And there were times where like those nights right after that, I would spend praying. Like I was praying like, "God, help me. Like God, just give me peace. Like let me know that you're there. Like I've been going to church my whole life. I've been calling myself a Christian my whole life, and if there's ever been a time that I need you, it's now." The time that I did actually commit myself to God with my heart, with my life, was when I was 16 years old. God is so significant to me because I've been in a place where I said, "Screw you, God, I'm going to do whatever I want to." And I did whatever I wanted to. I snuck out of my house. I went to go hang out with my friends like whenever I wanted to. I skipped out on church. And yet in all of this, it led me to a place where I felt like I didn't have any meaning anymore. Where I felt like I was so empty that I wanted to die. And so if I could do whatever I want to, if I could be doing all the things that I thought would satisfy me, and yet I still want to die, then obviously there is nothing out there for me that is going to make me feel significant. Nothing out there. And the only thing that ever that got me out of that place, that has ever felt like it's given me meaning, is Jesus Christ. Because I remember I sat down in my room one night and I went through a list of all the things that I thought would satisfy me, that I could go through to make me feel better. And the very last thing at the very bottom was Jesus. And so it's the reason that, like, the catalyst for me to go to Jesus in the first place was because, God, I've tried everything. I've got nothing else to go to. If you're not it, I've got nothing. And so God is so significant to me because there's nothing else out there for me.